Hello and welcome to the Sons of Thule. Today we're going to continue the Army of Light progression once more, and I have two quests planned for today. We're going to do Purging the Corruption, which will finish Partisan of the Old Common Lands, and Partisan of the Army of Light, which will finish or the Questionable Loyalties, which will finish the Partisans of the Army of Light. And if depending on how long those two take, we have one more to do called Safe Passage. So if we don't have enough time to do those, we'll do Safe Passage in the next episode. But let's get started here with the Warden Evelyn. All right. Welcome, Zerd. Are you here to help our efforts against the Dark Elven army? I am. While others in the camp may have more glorious endeavors for you, I would ask that you help me in something more outside the immediate threat here in the forest. As you may know, the Army of Obliteration has taken control of all the common lands. While they have committed untold numbers of atrocities. No person or even animal should be subjected to such treatment. Atrocities? From what I have heard, the Dark Elves are using evil and enchantments to warp the minds and bodies of the animals into vicious and deadly abominations. We must destroy these creatures and find a way to prevent them from happening. Destroy. There we go. Purging the Corruption. We got that. And that is a solo quest, so I gotta grab that on everybody else. All right, so we're gonna head down over here and grab the other quest. All right, we're down here at Volan. Let's go ahead and talk to him real quick. Hail him. Few of our operatives have had as much access to our plans as Ladin I can always never say this. Grindoran. If he is indeed gone renegade or switched over to the enemy side, the fate of our entire army may be at risk. Fate? We don't have any solid idea where Ladin is or what he's been doing. There are no signs of him or his dwarf friend at the Evanoan house. It is worth an entire regiment to bring him in, but I cannot spare that many soldiers. All that we know comes from hearsay and rumors, and it isn't pretty. There's been word that Ladin has been passing out false orders and spreading ill news to small groups of fighters arriving to help us against the Dark Elves. Most disturbing is a report that a knight of Freeport, Sir Malden Portage, has been slain in a dispute with Grindoran. As the knight was arriving to assist the Army of Light, we put a stop to this one way or another. We help us sort out this mess. There we go, and we get questionable loyalties. This quest we're kind of doing out of order since we already finished the other quest line. I feel like this one should be a requirement to do the other ones, so it actually makes sense, but yeah. And then since we got the quest, it is disturbing to use your talents this way, but Ladin is well renowned and highly thought of to be committing himself to the deeds without a good cause. Find out what you can from the good folk of Kithkor Forest Rangers, then speak with Tonin Ermis, the loyal retainer of the Fallen Knight, and see what he can add to the understanding of the motives. All right, so we got a quest to do. Let's go ahead and go talk to the Rangers. All right, so we're over here. The Rangers are on the map. They're all dead. So what we need to do is pick up these notes here on the ground. And I guess kill all the random mobs that we dragged with us here, I guess. Kind of funny, but next to each of these 3 ranger corpses, there is a item. Where are these? So if we look on the map here, there's one here, one there, one there. So we just go over next to those. and grab a said item. So here's this one. Another note. And then the other one is over here. Grab that note. There we go, that's done. Now I need to wait for respawn, but we'll do that shortly. And then Taunus, our Taun is, where is he at? He is somewhere around here. Yeah, he's up here. So let's go ahead and do that since I gotta wait for respawn anyway. He is just right over the corners over here. I think all we have to do is hail him. There he is. There's his dead friend. Let's go and hail. Glad someone finally came to hear what I have to say. Though I cannot tell what got into Ladin, a reputable and stalwart high elf by all accounts, and we were pleased at first to make his acquaintance. He immediately became surly and impatient with us, and insisting we follow his orders and ignore what we had been told. We tried to explain that Sir Aldrin was bound to respect the summons of Lady Krono Buying and could not be distracted until he had spoken to her. This infuriated Ladin, who then slew my master and headed east with his friend Crondled the dwarf. I do not know what else to say. I suppose I will linger for a time to mourn my dead master, and then I will join the fight against the Dark Elves. You may want to open his chest. However, he seemed to have dropped it during the fight. Perhaps it has some clues. Alright, so here's the chest. Open that. And then here is the confession. Go ahead and loot that on me since I'm doing the quest. And there we go. Now we need to turn these in over here. I got turned around. He is actually over here. So we'll turn this in to the arms master who's south. I keep getting turned around. All right, right down over here. It's a fairly quick quest, honestly. All right, so he wants the confession. I can get the broom. All right, and then the 3 notes. There we go, and speak to him. And now we need to go speak to Lord Tethys. So we'll do that shortly, but I'm going to head up there now. All right, we're here at Lord Tethys. Let's go ahead and talk to him. I see. So, though you've presented solid evidence, I cannot believe that he is truly involved in this unpleasantness. The letter you have shown Valin is as contrived hoax as I can imagine, for I know him well. Yet we cannot excuse the murder of allies and spreading false orders in a time of war. I must think further on this matter. Come talk to me later. Alright, pretty much that. We get blood, experience, and we get faction and currency. How much of this currency do we have so far? I don't even know what to spend it on. 2,200, jeez. Alright, so now we need to go to the common lands and deal with animals. Alright, we're in the common lands and we need to gather some samples. And if I'm not mistaken, these samples are the corruption stones that we had been seeing early on. We'll check, we'll verify that once we find an animal here. There's a spider. I don't know if these low level ones count or not, but yeah, it doesn't look like it. So we're just gotta find, I guess, high level ones? I guess the black ones, right? Because I think they looked like they were corrupted in some way. Not really having much luck with this, are we? And we get attacked. I guess we hit a faction point, so now these things are going to start attacking us. There we go. And these things just melt. Alright, we'll keep going. So we need to find, like, the ones that are our level. And this is a little bit more tricky than I was expecting. I don't think I've done this quest before, so... yeah, that's not it. Where are we at? I don't want to go all the way. Yeah, we gotta go all the way to the other side of the zone. Nope, that is not one of them. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is oh, here we go, the corruption area. I don't see any there. I'm gonna look around and try to find a corrupted animal. This is gonna take a little while, it looks like. Alright, I think I finally got one. So these are the mutated animals, and the enraged animals are the ones we're looking for. I think I just got a really bad spawn in this zone, but near this purple mist stuff is where they seem to spawn. I'm going to grab one and see if it works. For that, yes it does. Okay, so that's what we need. So I need to get 11 more of these, and we'll go from there. All right, I have the final piece of corruption for all my characters. Now we need to return back to the warden and turn these in. So we're going to do that real quick. All right, we're here at the warden. Let's go ahead and turn in these 4 corruption crystal, or whatever these are, essence of corruption, to her. There we go, and we completed purging the corruption, and we got the partisan of old common lands. There we go. Can I bring that up? There we go. So this episode we completed the partisan of Army of Light, and then we also completed partisan of the old common lands. So if we look at conquest here, right, all we need is the Army of Obliteration and then the hero of Bloody Kithkor, which we're gonna do this mission next episode. Commander Baravin's safe passage, and that's gonna be a little bit of a tricky one. Hopefully we can get that knocked out pretty easy. But there we go. So getting closer to completion of this zone, the Bloody Kithkor common lands. The next, I think there's only like 8 or 9 quests in the Army of Obliteration stuff, so that should go pretty quick. Maybe there's a few more, but it doesn't have the group missions and stuff, so it's not as bad. So that'll be next. But thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day.